Okay, we're going to make some pockets and tags today. Yes, we are. Probably the first thing you noticed is I changed my mat. I put this mat down because I don't seem to be cutting on it too much, so this one I can't cut on, but I don't think I'll be doing any of that kind of cutting today. And let's see, what else have we got? We got our ruler, we got our scissors and a hole maker. I might use this one too, maybe. I put some oh God, some of these in. Oh my God, I want to say I some of these in so we can hang some dangles. But we'll see how it goes and how much time I have. I feel like I've already wasted 10 minutes, so, and it's only been, well, almost 2. All right, so let's get going. This right here, I made this morning out of some book pages. And what it is it goes on the corner. Let's use this for our book page until we use it. I don't have any partial books here that are accessible, so maybe I should, yeah, we'll use this. So this what I made here. I punched, you know, I'm sure some of you have an edge punch. I used my rose edge punch. I haven't used this for a very long time, so it was very sticky for me. So just FYI, every once in a while you need to run these, you know, through with your aluminum foil, you know, so they'll work better. And then I folded it over, I glued it down. Oh, how much is this? See, I don't have, I'll use this ruler. It is about 3/4 of an inch. This is 3/4 of an inch wide, this punch. I pushed it all the way in and moved it along the side. And so on this side of the page, that was folding it in half, okay? And then I glued it down. Then I let it dry, and then I punched it. So on the edge here, I wanted a little bit more thickness on the edge on both sides. So I folded it over about 1/4 of an inch and on both sides. So we have that strength, okay? And so this is how it goes on your page. It goes like this. If you have any left over on the top, you can round off this corner right here. We'll use this little one there and use it for a tab. You know, you can put a little tab on it, and then you glue this side and this side, and you'll have your corner pocket that you can slide in and out and move around in your book. But just let me show you. We'll just do it. We'll glue it, and then we'll put it on the page very close to the edge. We don't want to lose any of our real estate in our pocket, okay? Because it's going to be a page turn pocket. And then this one we're going to measure and find out how far we should go. And we should go to about, I don't know, there maybe, because we've got it right to the edge. Right to the edge. Okay. And just in a tiny bit. You see that? Just a tiny bit. So we can glue that part. All right? Glue that part. But even though those sides are glued, they will still come off like this. And I have, here it is. I have a little This is a small one. This was from my die cuts. I have multiple sizes of these whale tail die cuts. And this is one we can use, even if you don't want it to look just like a folder tab, you know, because that way, whoop, this way it'll look like a folder tab. This in here, yeah. Whoops, it's still a little not dry. Okay, so this way it'll kind of look like a little folder tab when you have papers on top of it, like that, like that. But we can put this on, and I like it with the little tab on it better. So that's what I'm going to do. I'll just put this tab on it. Okay. And I like to just put them down to where they have a little crook in them there on both sides. I get one side even, chances are the other side's going to be even also. Well, there it is, a little bit off, just enough to make me a liar, right? Okay, so then this is your inside edge where your pocket goes. You can put a little pocket thing on these if you'd like. I'd use probably my round one. This is my oval, but I'll make it very slim. Slim pickings here. Ooh, 4 thicknesses of a pretty good size, stable, a pretty stable book. So let's put some ink on here. Where's our, here, we'll get our vintage photo today. So how did you guys like my, do we want to do this one? Let's just do it. What the heck? Did you guys like the way I do my copy die paper? I do want to apologize. That video was terrible, but you know, there was no way I could stop it and do it over. So I just had to let it go. I thought, well, maybe I'll wait till next time, but that'll be a long time from now. I'm hoping. You know, and then if I want some lighter, because it turned out I made it real rich, you know, the combination of, you know what would be pretty is to have colored on this too. I'll put this on kind of lightly here, and then I'll put another color over it. Okay, I think I have that color here too, called Victorian, Victorian something. It's a pink color. We have green. Oh, we have green here. We have, here it is. Victorian velvet. Oh, it's so pretty. It is so pretty, Victorian velvet. Okay. Let's just hope this works. Whew, that's very juicy. All right. We're going to have colored flowers or colored roses for sure. I hope everybody's doing well. Been super hot here, but we're all fine. Me and Mr. Bentley, we're doing good. We stay in. Thank God for air conditioning is all I can say. And I don't know, I've said it probably a million times, I don't know how the people before air conditioning survived. And they wore those long dresses, all those layers. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, huh? I have another idea for this. Let me try it. Let me try it. This and Just reach for these. Here we go. Found some of these this morning when I was rummaging around trying to find what I was going to use today. It'll be like, you know, a haul, shopping haul, once I get everything cleaned up. I think I would like to see, these have little leaves on the corners of these little, let me see, this one is not as wet. These have little, oh, there we go, I got some wetness. Little leaves on the corners of the flowers. Mr. Bentley's not in here with me right now. He'll probably be coming in a little bit. I think he thinks that the mailman's coming today, but it's Sunday, so mailman's not coming today. I think my friend messed him up because she usually comes a different day, and then she usually comes a certain day, and then she came a different day this week. And so he was all excited to see her. And so he probably thinks it's a different day today. Did you catch on to that? I hope so. Oh my gosh. That sounded kind of like around in circle, didn't it? Around in circle talk. Oh dear. Yeah, I've been racking my brain trying to think of new pockets. That's a hard one. I mean, I can think of different ways to decorate pockets, you know, but coming up with something different? I don't know. I'm sure everybody's done this, you know. I really think there's nothing new under the sun when it comes to, you know, junk journals. Junk is junk, you know, and everybody's probably thought of everything. So I don't sweat it. You know, if I know where I've seen it from, or if I even remember I've seen it, I'll let everybody know. If not, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. That's all I can say. All right. Do we like that? It turned out pretty cute. It's kind of wet. So, yeah, I'm working on a book for my niece. You know, her birthday was here and gone, but you know, I'll give it to her late and she'll forget she was even getting it, and I think she'll be happy. It's an Alice in Wonderland. So actually this printed off wrong. It wasn't supposed to print off like this. This paper was stuck between my good paper, but I kind of like it, so I might use it. You know what I'm saying? All right, let's put this little guy back on our page. We got our thumb holes. We got everything on it now. You know, I've made plain ones of these too. Oh, and I wanted to know, you know, would you guys like to know what I do with a book? Just doing a altered book, and how I use the pages that are inside, you know, to actually make pockets and not take them out. So this one could also, you know, have a stitch. You can put this in your sewing machine and stitch it here, you know, on when it's off, and then you could have 2 pockets, well actually 4 pockets, because 2 on each side. But if you took this off, oh no, then you wouldn't be able to get it on. What am I saying? Well, anyway, you could treat it like that. 2 pockets here and 2 pockets here. But that's pretty cute, no? I think so. And, you know, I might even want to put a little, I still can't think of the name of these doodads. Let's put one on. It's not an eye ring. Not, my little rubber stuff is these are so old. Look at it's crumbling off. Oh my. Okay, what are they called? Tell me what they're called. Put it in the comments if I don't think of it. If I think of it, I'll put it on the screen. Okay, get these out of here. So I can get to my toolbox. All right, let's see. Let's use the large. And we'll do it to this side because this side will be hanging off. Okay, so we'll just punch a hole right here, right there, like that. Put our, oh, it almost came to me. Almost came to me. Does that ever happen to you? You just can't know how to spell what, and then all of a sudden it comes to you. Oh, never mind. You probably never have that problem. Okay, here we go. Now this should work because I got out my little, see, I put my settings in the laminator, and I laminated it so that I can have it at the touch of a reach, just the reach of a hand right here. Well, I like the way that looks. Are we liking that? Yeah. Well, you could even go farther, you know, than this, you know, in decorating, of course. You could put some lace on it. Of course, you know me. I love lace, so, but there you go. I got so much stuff out here to make pockets, you know. We could probably make pockets all day. I'm sure you don't want to watch all day, but you know what I'm saying. That made it a little bit tighter, actually. So it definitely is not going to fall off when you're turning pages like that. And your things won't fall out either. So, well, that's it for that one. I really like the way that one turned out. Okay, let's put that aside. And I will be putting some kind of a, don't I have some little, I don't have my pliers here. So anyway, I will put a dangly on here, and at the end of the, oh, I know these are all silver, but might even use one of those. At the end of the video, I will put the finished product, okay? All right, so let's put this one aside. There we go. So what do we want to do next, guys? Let's see. Oh, I was going to make, I'll probably have to use, I got a bunch of very, what do you want to call it? Neutral. Let's get this out of the way. Neutral papers here, so we could work on neutral. And then I do have some black cardstock and some, you know, this is the natural cardstock too. My words are not coming to me today. So I thought I wanted to show you, you know, you can do a couple pockets, envelope pockets. Let's make those. Whoop. I made some out in the living room earlier, just out of book pages. And they turned out cute. Well, I've made them lots of times, but before. But I just, you know, I'm trying to make a book or a box of things, you know, to remember, you know, remember what I've done, you know. A sample box, a template box, you know. They call them a lot of different things. So this one I just want to cut in half. I don't want to do it this way, or do I? That'll be 6 inches wide. Almost, well, 5 1/4. Yeah, 5 1/4. Will that fit? What did I just do with that page of Alice? She's a regular book size page. 5 1/4. 5 1/4 might fit. Let's try that. What the heck? It's only paper, but this is the really good paper. I'm just going to pinch it at both edges. Where did I get that green? Oh, that was a boo-boo on my printer. I had so much trouble with my printer, you guys. I put new ink in it, and everything was printing green. I don't know why. I think it was never replenished, and thank goodness I had another, another cartridge, because I'd have been out of luck. Okay, for a while until they send me one. All right, so usually what I do is figure out how big I want the fold down. I try to make it right angles. That's what I'm trying to say. So I need a middle point. Unless you've got something on the paper to, show you right angles. So then I'm just going to take this edge to the point there and try to make a straight line this way and a straight line this way by putting it down. Ooh, I think I'm getting off there a little bit. There we go. Let's see if we can move my paper while I'm working. Much better. I can even move over. Okay. All right, now, and then we're going to do the other side. We're going to make it right even with this guy right here. Push it down. Give it a good bone folder crease, because those creases make things really nice. Then we're going to crease it right here, right where that end comes. Right there. Okay, right like that, right at the edge. Now we're going to bring this paper up. Now we have to figure out how long do we want it. Well, we want it to look like an envelope, right? So we can't go any higher than about here, right? Right. So there, we put that there. Now we don't want the white to show, do we? We can do a few things. We can use our inker to ink these, ink this edge like this. Now this is not, well, you can do it like that, and you can glue these down, and then it's just going to show like your paper. Then by the time you put your ink around your paper, it's never going to show. And what did I do with my ink? Oh, I put it away. You don't want to do that. Anyway, so we do it like this. Now you know how, I'll just bring this up here. You know how that envelopes, they have that little rounded part? We can do that rounded part here. We can do it with the scissors, or we can do it with punch. Either one. I'm not very good at this, but I'm trying to learn. And they say how you learn by practice, right? Okay, so I'm just gonna ink this up. Now you know what I can do is I can stop here and I'll come back. Okay, so this one I put water on my ink and it got too juicy, so here I am. But I wanted to show you how you can put, no, that don't work. No, I wanted to show you how you could also put where to go, magnets in. You can glue this all the way down, or you can leave it, you know, open so that you could open it like that. I like it down better because, you know, I mean, there's a lot of things you can do with a lot of different things, but you don't want to, you know, do everything to one thing. You don't want to leave things a little bit for the next thing. Let's see if I can get this with my nails. Maybe not. Be easier, wouldn't it, just to grab a pin? Because these, you know, these aren't real tight, but they have the glue on the back side, and then you can dadgummit, I didn't put it down far enough. Well, we'll try to get it over there. Okay, there. And then we want to put it down here, right about here. Let me mark it before I lose my spot. Right here. That's good. I think so. I think that's the spot. Oh, up higher. Higher. Up higher and a little over. Right here. Okay, and then we'll put our other one in here. All right, come on. There it comes. If these were smaller, they'd probably be weaker, huh? Maybe I wouldn't like them. I was going to say, if they were smaller, I'd probably like them better. But just to make sure, you know, that nothing sticks on here, you can put just Scotch tape. If I have some here, I'll use it. No, that's double-sided tape. Well, here's some medical tape. This will work just fine. Well, if I can find the end. Oh, goodness sake. You know, guys, I really don't know what it is, but once you turn the camera on, something happens, and that's when everything seems to go wrong. And I'm sure it's happened to other people and not just me. I'm sure it can't be just me. If it was me, I'd be special then. Okay. Just make a little crinkle there. A crinkle so I know where it's at. I'll put this right here. And it won't bother anything. It won't move. And it will work wonderful. See that? Isn't that cute? Okay. Just like that. It's got to go through this paper. Corners are wet. And I should probably put it on this side. Maybe I can? No, I can't. Well, remember that. If your paper's a little bit thick, you might want to put it on the other side so that when your top comes down, it hits it right there. They're hitting, but it's going through 4 pieces of paper. So, all right. So that's one. And here's the other one that we were working on. Now, this one, it's made exactly the same way. I didn't undo them because I thought, well, you know, if somebody wanted to take them and leave the flaps open, you want to leave the flaps open or something so that you can write in there. After sitting in a journal for a while, I want to tell you that the pages seem to just kind of marry together, you know, page after page. And if it has any weight to it at all, you know, it'll just stay like that. So, you know what we forgot to do with this one? We forgot to glue the sides because it's going to be a pocket. It's going to be a pocket here and a pocket on the page, like that. These we glued down. Okay, this one needs to have a pocket here. Pocket here. Just like that. But if you want to leave these up, you can. You can leave them up. Or you can tie them with a little bow or something like that. But seriously, they do have a glue that's called Tack It Again and Again, or Tack It Over and Over. It's one of the two, and it works. It actually does work. So you could use that too. You put a little dot here and a little dot on this side, close it, open it, let it dry up a little bit, then you close it and it stays. And you open it and close it and open it. It stays for a long time. I don't know how long, but it will stay. Okay, so there's that one. Now, I'll show you how you put them in a page. Hold on. Okay, so we'll use this for our journal page. Yeah, see, I don't do any of this fancy stuff when I do my coffee dime because I can't. You know, I don't have the tools that you need to, you know, all the little rubber doilies that they used to have, you know, in the 50s and stuff. I don't have those, so I just make it like this. And I make a lot of it one time and then it's over for me. So when you open, let's put some, well, we'll just use this side. When you open your page, you're going to put, well, this pocket doesn't fit here now, does it? This must be smaller than a page. Let's see if the other one fits. It could be, you know, a lot of times you get a digital and you have to take the white part off, and that's what I did with this one too. I thought for sure we measured. Didn't we measure, guys? No, we didn't. Well, here's a lesson for you guys. Here's a piece of coffee dyed cardstock that I made a long time ago. It looks to me like this is not going to fit on here either. Now there's a couple of things you can do. You can leave it like this and put a little tab on it on the corner. That you could do. Or you can just make sure that when you cut them right. You might need to cut a little extra off the side of the paper that you decide to use for these, okay? So this is how they'll go. They'll go on your page like this and like this. Leave a little room behind because this is where your pockets are going to be glued down, and then you'll be able to, this is the one with the magnet, open it and put things in your pocket like this, right? Then you close it and it'll stay closed. And then down here I would go, well, what I'm trying to do is get as much space here as here. So, you know, I would go down probably almost, I don't know if you can see that. Nope. Okay, almost to the bottom. I mean, it's about 1/8 of an inch from the bottom. And then glue the sides like this. Okay. Then you'll have a pocket back here and you'll open it up. You'll have a place to write here and a place to write here. And then you'll have a pocket here. So let's make a pocket hole right here. It doesn't have to be big. We'll make it kind of shallow. And let's do one here too. And then nobody will be wondering, is this a pocket or not? Right about there. All right. There and there. So just remember, you know, if you have an open space like this and you don't want all that to show, you can either line it before you put it together, or you can ink it. Here's my inker. You can ink it so it's not just bright and shining at you when you open it, like I did this one. But I didn't do these because I just wanted to show you the flaps. Okay? Okay. All right, so that's these guys. Let's get a little... one of these. We'll do one more pocket, and maybe we'll have time to do some decorating. Okay. All right. Now, another pocket would just be kind of your pocket out of your index cards. Now you can use these as a regular pocket down. These are 3 by 5. They fit perfectly. See, I should have remembered that. I don't know. My brain's on backwards today. But I usually put the line side, if I'm going to put it down like this, I put the line side on the inside and then I decorate the front. But if I'm going to have them so that they float, you know, around, sometimes I'll take 2 and put them together, you know, like a little, what would you call it? Not a book, well, a folio maybe, because it's got a fold. And then I'd staple my tiny attacher. I just staple one here. Before I got my tiny attacher, I used to sew these. And I decorate this side and maybe something in here and decorate this side, and then it would have its own little see, I took the end of my paper clips and bent each side like that so they'd look a little decorative. It would have its own little paper clip, and then I would have, you know, a ribbon, or this is a piece of gauze or cheesecloth, whichever you want to call it, and then I would just add this on here. Actually, I think I will cut this like this and put it through so to have like 4 thicknesses back here. Like that. And they don't have to be even. In fact, uneven looks better. Like that. And then you can put them together. And this can come out the side of your book. Or you can put them in a pocket like this. See? Like that. Okay. Let's do some decorating. Let's put some color on this guy. What do we want to use? I've got frayed burlap. That's a little lighter. Oh, it's real juicy. I can't use it yet. And how about a little peeled paint? I don't know. Peeled paint. What's it gonna look like? It might be too juicy. It's pretty juicy. Let's do it around the edges. I don't know why they call this peeled paint. This is like a, gosh, it's almost a lime green, a darker lime green. Why would they call it peeled paint? I don't know. Don't know, have no clue. Sometimes when I put the paints away, these inks away, I'll re-ink them, you know, so that they are ready for me to use. It looks like I was a little heavy-handed, so. Okay, so there's that. Also, sometimes I like to add a couple colors together. I might put peeled paint, say, for instance, and then I might use vintage photo on the edge. Oh. I'll sneak up on it on the edge. Sort of like that. You know, I know people don't like to, well, some people don't like to watch you when you're inking, you know, but if you're a new person to junk journaling, and I welcome all the newbies, I do, I think what I do is easy and simple and not complicated. If it is a little more complicated, I kind of let you know, if this is like beginner or intermediate or advanced. This is beginner all the way there, like that. Okay, and then you can put your pictures. Now I've got a bunch of little stuff in here that's kind of cute. Let's get something that's going the other direction, maybe. Or let's see, we could use some of this, as a side pocket. Let's try that. And then I got some lace here. This could be considered pockets or tags, either one, because you can write on the inside of these. Right, and put like that, or smaller, bigger, bigger or smaller. See, smaller. I think I like smaller on this one. Do I? Oh man, let me see again. I wonder what if we took this in half. Can't take that in half. It's not quite a perfect triangle. This was a freebie. This was part of a freebie. Didn't I bring those in here? Thought I did. That I found. A lot of times, if I find a freebie or if somebody sends me a freebie, I'll print it out and I'll use that thing. Yeah, I left them in the other room. I didn't think we were going to use them. So check this out. We could put it like this. Put it on the corner. Take just a little bit off. Maybe. Can take a little bit off the bottom. Here. It's not a perfect triangle. So let's do this. Let's just cut it like here. I'm cutting to this point. All right, and then I'm just gonna cut this part off. Hopefully that'll work. Yeah. Get this out of our way. All right, now let's see how we're doing. We can put it at the top so it's not, you know, upside down. Oh my. It is so uneven. You see that? Oh, look, it goes down and up. Let's fix that. I thought I could get away with just doing it the other way. Or a different way. Put it right here. And I'm pushing that middle part in here, and it's hitting this line right here. So I'm going to try to hold it right there. Hopefully I got it good. It looks okay. These that came off, they look okay. Let's move the paper. All right. All right. Now let's see what we can do here. Put it on the corner. Oh, that's upside down. This way. There we go. Now if you want some of that inking that we did to show, you can scoot it on down a little bit. Yeah, I like that. Let's glue it on. Yep, let's glue it on. Now we want to use it as a little tuck, so only place I'm going to glue it is right here in the middle. Oh, so it'll be on the edge, and then right here on both sides. Okay. I hope I have it right. I think so. Showing a little bit. There we go. And there. That looks okay. Thank goodness I got it on there in a second. All right, now another thing that I would do here, I don't know if this is a big enough piece, is I would cover this with lace. Oh my goodness. Whoa, sorry, didn't mean to punch you in the nose. We probably could, you know, go around the whole thing and cut it off. You know, I haven't found my little sharpener yet. I ordered me some more scissors because I hate it when they're not sharp. Okay, I'll put a little glue on here. I think we'll have the ruffles going off the edge like that. I wanted to come. Oh, I should have started at the back. Here, let's do this. Scooch it on down a little bit. There. Do it like that. Then this can bend over here. This way. Yep, just like that. And then this one, yeah, it'll go over that one. All right. It's okay. We'll get it. That one down. Hold that down there. Push this one down. Like that. That is not supposed to stick. Then we'll put a little bit more glue. This one down. Push it down a little bit. That. Now if you have little butterflies or something you want to add to this, you can do that. You can add little tags. Find something in the same color scheme. This one says received. Feels like 2, maybe not. Okay. Sometimes I use that thicker paper, you know, when I print things out. This right here, all I did is printed them all out, cut them out with my cutter, put glue on it, clamped it, put more glue on it, and let it dry, and I got a little tablet. That. These are Shabby Dabby Doodahs, butterflies. She's got the prettiest butterflies. I got a rose in the middle. They go with everything. Put it right there. Now let me just say, you can leave this so that it opens wide like that, or you can just down here. Yep. I'll show you in a second. I'll do it that way. Okay, and then, you know, your little tags can go in here. Oop. Didn't press it all down. Anyway, your little tag can go in there. Or this way. Yeah, like that. A lot, even a good size one like that'll fit. So, you know, there's a lot of leeway with what you're making with just a little thing like this. And the inside, you can fold it. This is what I was waiting to do. Fold it like that, and then fold it like that, right up to where the staples were. It's just dry enough that I can cut this off. Oh, sort of. Alright. Or you can actually, let me get some tickets here. I saved some tickets out here in case I wanted to use them for, you know, our little pockets. So you put some tickets in here, like that. And these tickets are the kind you can write on the back. They don't have anything on them. Dollar Tree sold these years ago, and I bought a bunch of them then at that time. And then on the inside, you know, you can put some more tickets or, you know, whatever you want to put in there. A note. There we go. And then you have place to write. You can highlight it around the edges with ink. You can, you know, keep it like that. Like that. You can add something to the back. How about one of these? And a number. I think so. What number should we use? Number 4 is one of my numbers that follow me around. 4, 8, 1, and 7 follow me around. It's really crazy how that happens to me. Just a tad more. And this is just to, you know, get the white edge. Yeah, like that. Oh, peeper got in there. Oh, for heaven's sake. There. Oh my goodness gracious. You know what? We're going to have another pocket. How cute is this going to be? Let me do these edges. Oh, where'd you go? Here you go. Oh, this is cute. It's like sometimes things just come to you as you just sit down and do it. Sometimes I have to come, just sit here in my room, you know, to figure out what the heck am I going to do. Sometimes my creativity is completely dead. I don't know why that's happened, but it's happened to me a lot lately. And, you know, I don't like the thought of that. So I'm just lightly going to blend at the top of this because it's going to be a pocket. And I suppose I better do some over here. Also. All right. Put our 4 down. Oh, no, let's do the big one first. This one we will just do down the side, across the bottom, and up the other side, and leave the top open. And we know the top is the top because the flowers pointed up. All right, and number 4, we just glue her down. we go. Okay. Then we have a pocket here. A little pocket here. We have a little pocket here. Little pocket there. And our pocket on the back. I'll put this in so we can see it. I'll put this in too. Oh, what's pushing it down? It's pretty deep. It's a deep pocket. Okay. So here's our little booklet. I guess it's a booklet folio, whatever you want to call it. And we've put a little up tuck in here. We've just used 2 3x5 index cards and used a scrap that we made a triangle of, and this you can use all for writing. Now if you wanted to copy dye this, you could, easy enough. And then on the back side we have our edges. In fact, I think I'm going to round these edges just to get the pokies off. You know, I've been stabbed with those pokies before on cards and cardstock and stuff, and it's not fun. All right, there we go. Now, I think that turned out darling. What did you think? Let me know what you think, what you thought. We've been going like 37 minutes now, so I think it's probably time to stop. I have a ton of stuff out here that we could make pockets out of, but we won't do it right now. So this was our first one. I think this is too long, yes. So this was our first one. And this goes on the side of a page. Like this. Oh my goodness. When things are fiddly, sometimes, you know, it gets you. It gets you. And you just have to say, no, you're not going to get me this time. I'm going to get you. Anyway. Oh. This. I'm going to do it. This might help me a little, I don't know. This actually would look, like I said, pretty with the, every time I put it on here, I think, okay, it needs some lace. It would look really pretty with some lace on it. Let me grab this. Let me show you. Oh, let me show you what I mean. If you put some lace right along here. Now this is cream colored lace. It's not, or ecru, they call it, maybe. I would put it right along there, like that. Let's put it there. I love it. Right along here. And I think it will look better this way than this way. Yeah, it looks better this way. Like that. We'll just roll with it here. All right. Just come around and put her down. Oh, it looks cute. Just a silly little thing like that, I think makes it look so much richer. Let me cut this off. Where'd my little scissors? Oh, not these. These might be a little sharper. Oh yeah, much sharper. All right. Isn't that so sweet? I love it. Okay, so that's one. And here's the other two we made. We made the one with the magnet, pocket with the magnet, and how it goes in the page. And then we made the other one without the magnet, and so that you can write in here. Now, this one really needs to be inked or something. Oh yes, I took all my, well, I have a brick one. Let's see if I can do this one. Well, this is just kind of to show you anyway. I'm not going to be putting this in a book. I'll be doing another one because these I'm going to save, you know, for ideas. These are just all ideas. And yeah. Because, you know, you forget these things you make, and I've noticed that in the years that I've been doing it, I've not saved that many things. And I look back in some of my old books, you know, that I've sold on my Etsy shop, and man, you know, there's a lot of things that I've forgotten all about. So, you know, so if you put a stencil on there, it looks cuter. You can write on here, and then you can close it like that. And it will learn to stay down in your book. So you have one on the bottom and one on the top of your page. You can put them on solid. You can make this a pocket. You can make a long pocket this way. So you could glue here and glue here. Put it down and glue over here if you want. And put a long pocket in. Let me use I think one of these will fit. Well, anyway, you get the idea. You can put a long pocket in this way, or you can put it this way. I like the idea of this, you know, because then you can put a tab, a round tab, one of these kind of tabs, you know, one of these kind. You know, look at that. Isn't that so pretty? You can put that there if you want, you know, to hold it down. This is just a hidden paper clip. See it right there? Oh, right there is a paper clip. Yeah. One of these, a small one. So, okay, so this one can be like this, or just like this, or you can glue both of the sides and make it a big long pocket for a long tag. I kind of like it open so you can write in it. Then you put your little decorated clip on it. Put it in your tag. Put it in your book. Tag it. Put it on your page this way, and put it on your page this way, and let this come off the top. I think that's a cute idea. And this cheesecloth didn't come like that. I dyed it. So, just in case you wanted to know. Alright guys, I'm going to be quiet now. And then those are the things that we made today. I think they turned out cute. And just using some real simple little a book page, index card, and then just a piece of, you know, this was a freebie online in Pinterest. You know, they have freebies. Just a page of that. you make your little envelopes out of. You can make these as big as you want. Now, if I would have done it the long way, they would have made an envelope that you would have fold over and fold over, you know. But you can make these really small, you know, like this big. And smaller, as small as you want them. That's how big you can make them. So that's completely up to you. That's what's so fun about this craft of junk journaling. There's no rules. You can just do it the way you want to do it. And I think that's awesome. Since I didn't put a knot in here, I'm going to put some glue in here, and it'll stay on here then. Some right there, and some right here, and it'll all dry clear, but then it won't go anywhere. It won't fall off. Okay. Alrighty. Well, I don't know why I leaned towards that side. Probably because my chair is over there again. That's kind of cute to spread it out a little bit like that. I like that. Okay, so then I'm going to let that dry. And so that's all we're going to have today. 46 minutes. I hope you enjoyed this. I hope you come back. Don't forget, give me a thumbs up, please, if you find any value in this video. And I try to make these as easy as possible, and I give you as much instruction as you need to do it on your own. And then, you know, I'd love to see what you make. And I've showed you how to coffee dye paper now, so if you haven't seen the video, it's only 5 minutes long, or 7 or something like that. It's very short, and it's a bad video, but you know, you get the idea of how to make the coffee. That coffee I made really rich. So and don't forget, you know, subscribe to my channel, and you never know what's going to be coming up here. You know, I never know what's coming up, so we'll have some fun together. So if you have any questions, leave them in the comments below, and I'll see you next time. Take care.